Now, many football fans around the world have been gathering to watch the World Cup to support their team or other teams that they love. Let's show you some really incredible pictures from Gaza. These are people who have gathered to watch the match between Egypt and Argentina that happened on Tuesday. And as you can see from these pictures, large crowds have gathered at this very improvised location in the rubble of buildings to watch the game. But just hours earlier, before the game started, the man who organised this World Cup screenings, he helped find these massive screens so that people could watch the football action. He was killed in an Israeli strike. The Israeli military confirmed the strike, saying Mohammed al-Wahidi was not the intended target and that the missile had been aimed at a terrorist in Hamas's military wing. Let's speak to our Gaza correspondent Rushdie Abaloof, who joins us now. Rushdie, we should point out that it wasn't just Mr al-Wahidi who was killed in that strike. I understand that an 8-year-old boy, a 10-year-old boy, they were brothers. They were also killed. They were coming home from playing football. So tell us a bit more about what we are hearing happened and also about Mohammed al-Wahidi.
Yeah, it was a multiple strike. They hit a car first, then they followed the car to another neighborhood and they hit the car again where Wahidi and the Hamas military activists who was, as Israel said, participated in the attack of the 7th of October was killed along with 2 people. It happened in a very crowded neighborhood where thousands of displaced people were sheltering around the place where the strike took place and took the lives of this man who was all the time described as a great hero by many of the people in Gaza, who has been helping thousands of people through the Egyptian organization or Egyptian committee as known in Gaza, which is one of the Egyptian-backed organizations that is providing food, medicine and sheltering for the people. His death was shocking for the society. We have seen hundreds of people contributing online and condolencing him and talking about him, posting his picture. And most important, he was killed just before he was organizing three main screening for the people of Gaza. The people find this World Cup as a little, window for escape from the hardship. We have seen hundreds, maybe thousands of people are celebrating, gathering in public squares over destroyed buildings to support the Egyptian team in this World Cup. And the man who organized all of the screening was killed before the big game. He was planning to attend and celebrate with the people.
Rushdie, how many people have been killed by Israeli military action since the ceasefire was brokered back in October?
Well, over 1,000 people. Well, only yesterday about 8 people were killed, 4 in Khan Yunis and 3 in Gaza City, 1 in the north. This morning there was another airstrike killing 2 people. So every day there is people, killed in Gaza. And the latest death of this, aid worker just show how frustrated are people from this fragile ceasefire. Over 1,000 people were killed since October, and people every day they woke up on airstrikes and explosions. Israel has been expanding what is called the yellow line beyond the area were designed according to the ceasefire. It was 56%, and now it's close to 70% of the territories are now under fully Israeli control. And there is people who are living at the edge of this yellow line, and they are suffering from daily Israeli shooting. Yesterday there was an incident in Gaza City where a boy who was 6 or 7 years old was shot by one of Israeli snipers, according to his family, near this yellow line.
Thank you so much for joining us. Rushdie Abaloof there in Istanbul, our Gaza correspondent.